Hi, welcome to Victory Honda of Muncie. This is the brand new 2012 Honda CR-V EX. It's a brand new model for 2012, completely redesigned from the ground up. Notice on the front it has a great sophisticated new styling. It's not as cutesy anymore, it's a little more sophisticated. It's going to appeal to a larger population. The new bold three-bar chrome grille here is something that you will find across the entire truck lineup. The Honda CR-V features a 185 horsepower 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. Gives you plenty of pickup and get up and go when you're merging onto the highway or passing on the highway, but it's also going to return great fuel economy. The CR-V features best-in-class fuel economy with 30 miles per gallon on the highway and all-wheel drive trim levels. Front-wheel drive trim levels, you're going to get a 31 miles per gallon on the highway. The engine here features 100,000 miles, no scheduled tune-ups, so it's worry-free as far as maintenance goes. When you do have to do the oil changes or the other maintenance, it's really easy to do. Brake fluid up here, your reservoir is translucent so you can see right through it. Just kind of eyeball it and check that level. Oil fill cap, it's goof proof. It's got the weight printed right on it. You've got an insulated oil dipstick, so you're not going to burn your fingers when you check that. If you're like me, the only thing you're ever going to worry about, it's right up here, your windshield washer fluid reservoir. And they include a dipstick on that so you can check your levels. The Honda CR-V features a plethora of safety features for you. Most notably, anti-lock brakes. It's something that comes standard on most vehicles now, but it's fantastic on Hondas. Also, Honda features advanced compatibility engineering. Basically what that is, it's high tensile strength steel that is designed to absorb and distribute the force of the impact around the passenger compartment, keeping you and your family and friends safe in the event of a collision. Speaking of Honda and their standards on safety and things like that, every single Honda features daytime running lights, 6 standard airbags, vehicle stability assist with traction control. These are just a few of the safety systems that Honda has in store for you. All right, take a look here down the length of the CR-V, get a little bit better view of the new styling direction Honda's going. Looking for sophisticated and bold styling throughout the lineup now. The CR-V features, the EX features 17-inch alloy wheels with all-season radial tires. Great traction no matter what kind of climate you're driving in, snow, rain, and even out in the desert in the dry. Come on back here. Take a look here at the leg room for the kiddos back here. If you're like me, you've got a CR-V and your son rides in the back with this big massive car seat. Plenty of room in it. I'm 5 feet 6 inches tall, and I'm going to have tons of leg room back here. Seats all the way back in front. Sitting normally, lots of leg room, plenty of shoulder and hip room as well, and great angle. It's going to be great on a long trip if I decide to ride in the back. Also in the back, every position features lower anchors and tethers for children for those car seats I mentioned before, to make it a little easier to install and take them out if you have to switch between vehicles like I do sometimes. The biggest thing we're most excited about with the CR-V is how these seats back here fold down. I'm going to take you around the back to show that to you. In the past on the CR-V, you had to, it's sort of a 3-step process to fold the seats to get the maximum cargo space for the CR-V. No longer. It's just one simple pull of a lever here. And that's going to fold that seat down. They are split 60-40, so you can fold one down to get larger items in and still have plenty of room for the children in back. Or if you want both down, just pop it down. It's going to give you nearly 72 cubic feet of cargo space. Up here you've got the retractable cargo cover, so if you do a day of shopping or you're traveling, you can cover up your cargo, whatever you've got back here, luggage, groceries, shopping, out of prying eyes. It's going to be a little safer for it and keep the sun off of it. Follow me around up here. Get a little bit better view of the inside and how exciting and classy the inside looks here. Plenty of leg room, even in the passenger side. Lots of soft touch points here. The armrest is soft. Great materials, different textured plastics and fabrics and things like that. So it gives it's a whole new sensation touching and feeling the inside of these. But if you want to hop in, I want to show you a few things on the inside. The brand new 2012 CR-V has a lot of electronic goodies and gadgets and things, and can seem a little overwhelming at first, but sort of the centerpiece for this whole thing is Honda's new intelligent multi-information display that you can see up here in the middle. What that does is it gives you several different displays to check on the different systems in the car, as well as kind of customize the vehicle for yourself. The controls for that are over here on the left of the steering wheel. We can change the displays as well as navigate through the stereo and the menu options here that I'm going to demonstrate in just a second. Right now we have the intelligent multi-information display on the trip computer. It shows you average fuel economy and range. You can also adjust that and show different systems, but that's the one that seems to be most popular. I can change that, and I can turn the intelligent multi-information display off, and that way it's not as bright and distracting as you're driving at night, but you still get your compass and your clock up there. And the next one, this is the analog clock. That's sort of the default setting from Honda, but you can also upload a couple different pictures that you can change, from time to time. Put a picture of the dog, the boat, the grandkids, whomever, but kind of make it your own. This one's the audio display. Right now it's showing that we're on the FM preset set number 1, and it'll change. It'll demonstrate the volume when we turn that up. Anytime we change the station, and so on and so forth. And now we're back to the trip computer. This seems to be the one that's most convenient for most people because you never miss out on the radio display near the top. Notice we still have the FM1 and the station that we're up there. Inside here, over here in the gauge cluster, if you can see that, there's several different lights being displayed right now. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on so you can take a look at it. Notice the white bars surrounding the speedometer there. When we get to driving, you'll notice that the bars will change from white to green the more fuel efficient you're driving. To help you drive a little more efficiently, there's also the Econ mode, which shows up here this little green plant is saying that it's on. It'll also tell you the button to control it is over here on the left. It's a green button that says Econ. But what that does, it actually does 3 different things. It's going to adjust your air conditioner, how often that compressor kicks on when you're driving at low RPMs. It's also going to adjust the transmission shift mapping to keep you in lower RPMs so you're wasting less fuel. And the throttle sensitivity is going to be adjusted to help you drive a little more efficiently and more responsibly. The 2 really exciting things in addition to the seat that Honda's added to the CR-V. It's across all trim levels, every single, from the base to the top of the line. You've got two new, really exciting things. First of all is the backup camera. I'm going to demonstrate that here, and it actually displays in your intelligent multi-information display. And it's even going to have the guidelines there to help you, so you can tell your distance from objects behind you, as well as get in that parking space right. There's also two other views. This is a multi-view backup camera. I'm going to change it. This is the normal view. This is kind of gives you the best perspective, and the distance is the most accurate here. And we can change it, and we can get the top-down view. So if you really want to get close to trailering something, you're going to hook up the trailer, you can get real close and you see exactly where it is. Then we also have this wide view. So if you want to see beside you, if you're in a parking lot when you're backing out of your parking space, it's a little bit more a better view that way. The second most exciting thing is the hands-free Bluetooth that is available on or standard on every single trim level now, and it's super easy to pair and to make phone calls. It's going to allow you to actually make calls without using your phone. You just have to say the name if you set it up in your speed dial, and it's great. I love it. I have it on my car. And also there's a couple other different features that go with that hands-free Bluetooth. You also have Bluetooth audio and the Pandora interface through the Bluetooth, which will allow you to use a Pandora app to like music and to play Pandora internet radio through the audio system. Further, the audio system also features a couple other different channels besides your standard FM, AM, and CD player. You've got a couple different auxiliary options. You have your standard 3.5mm auxiliary jack, so if you have an Android phone or non-Apple brand MP3 player, you can still play your music through the auxiliary input. You also have a USB audio interface, which allows you to use Apple products, most notably the iPod, but you can also connect your iPhone and your iPad. It'll charge and play music through there, through the stereo. What's really neat about that is it takes some of the distraction that comes from driving and messing with a cell phone or a MP3 player, and it's going to allow you to be a little safer on the road by allowing you to control it from either the dash head unit or even the radio controls on the steering wheel. You can change the volume as well as tunes and sources. You can search through your iPod through the stereo and everything. All you have to do is plug it in, and down in here, plug it in. There's a place to set your iPod, if you can see that, and close it up and drive safer and more secure, but still being entertained. Well, I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at the brand new 2012 Honda CR-V. We're really excited about this brand new redesigned vehicle. It's going to be a great seller. Right now it's one of the hottest selling vehicles in the United States. It's the #1 compact crossover vehicle in America, and it's the vehicle that has defined the segment. So there's a reason why most people choose this, and we're really excited about that. Thank you.